Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the sixth episode of the Habsolo Podcast. So recently, today I'm here with Cate, also known as Chenny, and Alice, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Alice in the past. But also, Pearl is here, but she can't talk right now. But Pearl is now my co-host, so she will be here on every episode. But today, yeah, but that's not important because Pearl is going to be here every episode, so we don't really care about Pearl. Just kidding, Pearl. Anyway, okay, so Kate, so I've been asking every single one of my guests, what were your thoughts on the election?
I thought the election was very problematic because a lot of people they were throwing shade at the other people in the election, and a ton of people got arrested. But overall, I think that Sadie definitely deserved to win the election, and it was very enjoyable.
Yeah, but on the discussion of Sadie, what are your hopes for her future? Or well, first actually, you know what happened today? If you guys don't, it was Sadie got shot. She got assassinated by a wise one, I think, or Damon thinks it's a wise one. But so Sadie got shot, but then there was another election, and Sadie won again. So, what are your hopes for the future with Sadie?
Well, I've known Sadie for a very long time, actually, ever since I joined. And what I hope in the future is, I hope that Sadie continues her career as a moderator, and I hope that she can go on to greater and better things, like have a job in real life, go to a great college. I just hope that she is the best person she can be and moves on in life.
Well, yeah, we know that Sadie's going to be great, but I was more directing at, like, what do you think? What are your plans? What do you think her plans for the future of Old CP are? Like, because she got reelected as president.
Okay, I think that she's like, I hope that she makes the decisions for the better of Old CP, and I hope she includes more on giving users who don't have more ranks. Like, I hope that she gives users more chances, and that she makes the best proposals. For example, like Penguin DSC, he was a great president, and it's good that he passes the torch down to Sadie.
Yeah.
So Sadie will be a great president.
Yeah, I think Sadie's gonna be good. So I guess we're past Sadie. What do you think about the more recent promotions with well, I know that Nepeta, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Nepeta, she got vice president. But also with Alex and Sugar as the detective inspector and sergeant. What do you think about those?
I think that they both deserve those ranks. Sugar and Alex have been in the crime zone for a very long time, and I've always known Sugar as a detective, but considering she's been a moderator for so long, I was surprised that she's still stuck with the crime zone, and I was happy for her.
Yeah.
That she got detective sergeant, and also I'm happy for Alex as well because he's a good friend of mine, and I'm just happy that he was able to get detective inspector because he's like Sugar. He's always been in the crime zone area.
Yeah, I had him on the show. I think it was episode 2, but he talked about that he couldn't even remember because he's been in the crime office for so long. He couldn't remember how far back it went. Also, wait. What do you think about the rank jailer? It's the new rank that Damon announced. What do you think about it? What are your opinions on it?
I think that it's great that there's a new rank that's introduced.
Yeah.
And I think it opens new opportunities for users who want to be kind of in the night detective category.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. It's a very new opportunity.
I think it's cool that it's like an application rather than like Game of Nights, because sometimes people can't get on for Game of Nights or they have too much lag because everyone always wants to watch. But the real reason that I'm excited for it is Damon was on the podcast yesterday and we were talking about like the new weapon, and I think that's going to be so cool for there to be a mace. Because Tent, he showed me his greatsword earlier, and I always get so excited whenever there's new weapons added. I'm just like that. So I think it's going to be cool. But
yeah, I think so too.
The funny thing is that they have to be bald.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was I applied and I was reading over the requirements, and Let me find it. Or maybe it was responsibilities. Oh yeah, okay. Remain bald at all times so that your penguin's naked head is always visible.
Wow. It's like how the wise ones have to wear the beard,
Yeah.
even if they're a girl.
And the knights have to wear their armor, yeah.
It got kind of annoying. Don't tell Damon I said that.
Yeah, I used to wear a wise one beard in like 2015.
So did I. I was a wise one as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on the discussion about wise ones, obviously I'm sure you've heard of me making big deals about the wise ones, complaining about them. What are your opinions on the wise council?
What are my opinions on the wise council? Well, I was in it before, and back then it was very different. Like, there was no /Sen2.
Yeah.
And it was a lot less problematic. It was a lot easier back then, because you could just be a wise one. There would be no, like, controversy. Because these days a lot of people, like, they're complaining about the wise one council.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's gotten, like, I feel like it's improved, but I liked it better back in the old days when my username was Chenny.
Yeah.
Because things were more carefree. And security guy was not evil or a Sith.
Yeah, security guy, I feel like he was not the best choice for Grand Most Wise, if I'm being honest. I feel like he wasn't ready enough for the rank. Like I have the same feelings. I just don't believe that security guy was ready, like mature enough for Grand Most Wise. I no offense, Fable, but if you're listening, but I kind of feel the same way about Fable, just because he's immature at times. He has been in the past.
The word I would describe both of them is mediocre, but I hope they don't get offended by that.
Yeah, because if you're considering them to like Jacob G, he's a really good friend of mine. But if you're considering them to like Jacob, then they're not the best.
That's good. I remember when he got moderator, actually.
Yeah, I remember when he was like Lord and everything.
Yeah, I remember that. He was a good wise one. Is he? Yeah, he is a good one.
He came back. I believe he's reforming the what's it called? I forget the name. Free Hawks. Yeah, he's reforming them as a Game of Mods team. So that should be interesting. But on the topic of Game of Mods, what do you think about? I don't know if you've read any of the discussions about the team so far or anything, but what are your thoughts on Game of Mods so far?
The Game of Mods have been a great experience for me. I've gotten like a lot of opportunities from it. Like there's a lot of like great teams. Like there's Sushi, there's Fairy Tales. That's the one I'm on. Sorry for the self promo, but it's a pretty good team, and Cat leads it. But also, I've been finalist a lot, and I've gotten used to it over the years. Like,
yeah. The first year I entered it, I was like unbelievably nervous, and I honestly, I just vividly remember this. I went to a room where there was a team, and they said that they were studying for Game of Mods, and I'm like, wait, what's that? And they're like, you don't know what that is, and so I had to learn, but I honestly didn't, like, there was no way to learn because I would ask, and then I just felt super like, oh, I feel like such a nerd because I don't know what this is. So I honestly didn't learn until the day that it actually happened, and I'm like, you can win mod? Dude, I gotta enter this. But no teams wanted me because at the time I was just an absolute noob.
The first Game of Mods I won in, my username was Alice or Sir Alice, and back then I was not really smart. Retarded. Not I hope no one gets offended by me saying that.
Yeah.
But somehow I got second place out of everyone.
Really? That's that's difficult to think about because you don't really see noobs winning. If again, a noob being offensive, but you don't really see new users winning. Because there's so many good people in the Game of Mods now. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of good people. Like, a lot of my friends are great candidates that I have to go against, and I'm kind of scared, to be honest.
Yeah. That's why the last Game of Mods I was in, it was winter of this year, and I was on Team Knights, and I'm glad I was, because that team was just packed with competitors. I believe we actually won that year, if I'm correct. But my team was crazy that year. We had Pablo, we had Jesse, we had Vasco, we had a lot of people.
Those were a lot of good people. A lot of those people that were on team nights are like moderators or have been moderators since then.
Yeah, because I know I really wanted Pablo to win that year. Or that, not year, but that game of mods, because I knew Pablo was going to be a great mod ever since. Even though, like, were you around in the Charles era?
I remember that. It's kind of hard to forget that era.
Yeah. I just knew, even though that those ranks were kind of, a lot of people would just consider them faulty. I knew that Pablo was going to be great because he was great at his job, even when there were so many people that were like inappropriate. It was just not a good time, and I think Pablo made it good, and I think Pablo was a really good mod. So I'm glad.
Yeah, Pablo's a great mod.
Okay. I feel like I'm trying to find other topics to talk about. What would you like to see during like Sadie's presidency, or even Nepeta's vice presidency? Because I don't know if she can make proposals or not, but I'm just assuming that she can.
Well, as you know, both of them represent the PW, and that's something I've marveled over the years.
Yeah.
I've liked them as people, and I want to see them not only represent the PW, but I want to also see them represent the whole entire community as a whole and bring everybody together.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm sure you've heard, I don't know if you've been on today, but I'm sure you've heard of the controversy with Sadie's most recent proposal. It was to remove lightsabers from the South or something. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but I think that's what it was. Have you heard of that?
Well, obviously a ton of users are in love with the idea of having a saber in the South, and I think a lot of them are just kind of triggered that they're gone, but I think a lot of people just...
But then again, on the other side, a lot of people are happy that they're gone because they didn't like the idea from the beginning.
Well, yeah, it's more the younger kids. I'm just gonna say the younger kids that liked the idea of sabers.
I mean, I think it's a cool idea, but it's interesting. I think the lightsabers are interesting, but then it's ironic. What I found really ironic and kind of funny, honestly, that seems kind of rude, but I just found it funny. That Sadie was banning lightsabers, and then if I'm correct, she got killed with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
I just thought that was just
a grudge against them, and I feel like now she's gonna really try to get them banned.
I mean, I know that Orbe is no longer allowed to give out lightsabers. It has to be from like Gamer or something.
Taken away or something.
No, I know that Orbe is not allowed to give away lightsabers anymore because he was careless about like password changes and stuff.
Yeah.
So now it has to be from like Gamer, I think.
Yeah, Gamer's always been that one user that has like all the stuff related to Crime Zone and the Knights.
Gamer is always, so not really. He's always been at like the top of the game. I don't know why, but
he's a legend.
For some reason, Damon just really likes him, I guess.
Yeah, they're friends. Gamer is just a legend. That's all I have to say. I have no other words for him.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about there's a lot of people, like, if you go on, I don't know if the wiki's even around anymore, but there's a lot of people who had, like, huge pages, but Gamer, just, his page was enormous, because he's been in, like, every single Crime Zone since, like, early 2014. You know?
This is gonna sound really awkward, and Gamer, you're gonna hate me for this, but I actually used to date Gamer a long time ago.
Oh, man. Wait.
Yeah, it was awkward. We never talked.
Yeah, I've heard that's what happens if you're into that, like the online dating scene. If you're out with...
No, not anymore. That was...
Yeah, I had a stage like that. I was like 10 to 11. But I've heard
you dated someone. I clearly remember you dating someone.
I got married like twice, but
You dated Swirly.
Yeah, I dated Swirly, and that I told she was it was like
Swirly.
That was like when I first joined, and then Swirly, like, she asked me how old I was, and I'm like, I'm 14, and she was like, wow, and it was really funny.
Ooh, we're getting the juicy drama here in this
I was just such a noob, but I've heard that from dating Gamer, You don't get anything out of him because he's always so busy with Crime Zone.
Yeah, he made an outfit for me because I was going for night again, I think, because I got demoted. I was really stupid back then.
Yeah.
But he literally made an outfit Chenny, and it was really weird.
Oh man, wait, I don't know if Gamer made me an outfit. I used to be really good friends with Gamer, and Gamer, if you're listening, you should come on the show sometime. It's pretty great. But I used to be really good friends with Gamer, and he called me. I don't know if you remember this or not, but Gamer used to call everyone Fats.
Oh yeah.
And he made. I don't know if it was for me or he just told me to wear it once, and the outfit was literally just called Fats. I don't know why, I just vividly remember him telling me to wear that. And that was when Gamer was fat, if you remember that or not. But there was like the transform that made you really fat. Do you know?
Anyway,
the mountain had it. Do you remember the mountain? Let me find a picture of the mountain.
And there was like the Hound as well. The mountain was this guy who protected Gamer. No, not Gamer. He was a guy who protected Damon or something.
He was the warlord. I honestly, I don't know if it was an actor or if it was actually just someone playing the mountain, but
we don't want to ruin kids' dreams.
I honestly admire the mountain because of how hilarious he was.
It's kind of obvious that it's an actor.
Yeah, I can't see it not being an actor, but I just remember him saying, "Is it starting?" Here, wait, I just took a screenshot. I'll show you. The mountain was great.
Oh yeah, and didn't he rebel or something? Didn't he kill someone?
Yeah, I think that's why he got demoted, and then that's when Skippy became warlord. Shout out to Skippy. Great job as warlord. I told Skippy to re-enter the competition, but she doesn't want to or something.
In our current, I remember our warlord got demoted or something.
A-Dog, I'm still kind of pissed off because of that.
Isn't it Gus or something? Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm really, really good friends with Gus.
Oh yeah, I know. I've known him for a long time, but saying the N-word or something on accident.
Yeah, and then, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But, that happens. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
No.
Alright, well, I guess... I guess that is the conclusion to this episode, guys. Thank you for listening. Thanks a lot for coming on. Kate, Chenny, Alice, which one do you want me to call you?
Kate, that's my real name.
Okay, thank you for coming on, Kate. Prola is here again.
And shout out to Prola for not talking the whole time and being the best co-host.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, yeah, there's Prola.
Hi.
Well, thanks for coming on, Kate. Guys, thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye.